Have you ever considered how aging affects our sexual health and desires? As individuals transition into their 70s and 80s, many grapple with questions surrounding intimacy and pleasure, including the often taboo topic of masturbation. Research indicates that up to 50% of older adults experience a decline in sexual desire, largely due to hormonal changes and physical health conditions. For instance, studies show that testosterone levels in men decrease by about 1% each year after their 30s, contributing to a drop in libido and sexual function. In women, the onset of menopause can lead to significant reductions in estrogen, which is essential for maintaining vaginal health and sexual satisfaction. Despite these challenges, it's crucial to recognize that sexual expression remains a natural and vital part of human experience, even in later years. Engaging in regular physical activity, maintaining a balanced diet, and managing stress effectively can all contribute to better sexual health. For example, a 2020 survey found that older adults who participated in moderate exercise at least 3 times a week reported higher levels of sexual satisfaction compared to those with a sedentary lifestyle. Consider the story of Linda, a 72-year-old grandmother, who thought her days of intimacy were behind her. After attending a community wellness workshop focused on sexual health for seniors, she learned about the importance of pelvic floor exercises and discovered new ways to connect with her partner. Linda's experience highlights how education and open discussions can empower older adults to embrace their sexuality rather than shy away from it. As we dive deeper into our exploration, remember that your voice matters. We invite you to share your thoughts and experiences related to sexual health in the comments below. Engaging in these conversations can help break down societal stigmas and foster a supportive community. It's essential to understand that sexual health is merely one aspect of a broader picture encompassing overall well-being and quality of life in older age. By acknowledging the complexities of aging and its effects on our bodies, we can cultivate a healthier relationship with our desires and bodies. Join us on this journey as we uncover the insights and strategies that can help you or someone you care about navigate this important facet of life. Stay tuned for more discussions, and if you find this content helpful, consider subscribing to our channel, Nourish Now, for more insights into healthy aging and well-being. Have you ever wondered how aging impacts your sexual health and desire? As we journey into our 70s and 80s, many of us find ourselves grappling with questions about intimacy and pleasure, including the often taboo subject of masturbation. Recent studies indicate that nearly 50% of older adults experience a decline in sexual desire, primarily due to hormonal changes and various health conditions. Understanding these changes is essential for fostering a healthy relationship with our bodies and desires as we age. Let's begin by discussing the physiological changes that occur with aging. Research reveals that testosterone levels in men begin to decline at approximately 1% per year after the age of. This gradual decrease can lead to a noticeable reduction in libido and can even contribute to erectile dysfunction, which affects up to 30 million men in the United States alone. For women, the onset of menopause, typically occurring between the ages of 45 and 55, marks a significant drop in estrogen levels. This hormone is crucial for maintaining vaginal health, and its decline often results in symptoms, such as vaginal dryness and discomfort during intercourse. Approximately 50% of postmenopausal women report experiencing these changes, which can hinder their sexual satisfaction and overall quality of life. Despite these physical changes, it's important to remember that sexual expression remains a natural and vital part of human experience, even in later years. A healthy lifestyle can significantly support sexual health and well-being among older adults. For instance, regular physical activity has been shown to enhance blood circulation, boost hormone levels, and improve mood. In fact, a 2020 national survey found that older adults who engaged in moderate exercise at least 3 times a week reported higher levels of sexual satisfaction than their sedentary peers. This highlights the critical link between physical fitness and sexual health. Consider the inspiring story of George, an 80-year-old retired school teacher. After experiencing a decline in his sexual interest and confidence, George decided to take charge of his health. He joined a local gym and began participating in regular aerobic and strength training classes. Over time, he noticed not only improvements in his physical fitness, but also a resurgence in his sexual desire. George's experience exemplifies how adopting a healthier lifestyle can lead to a more fulfilling sexual life, demonstrating that it's never too late to invest in your well-being. Moreover, emotional health plays a crucial role in sexual wellness. Many older adults may face unique stressors related to aging, such as health concerns, loneliness, or feelings of loss after the death of a partner. These factors can create barriers to intimacy and hinder sexual expression. Engaging in activities that promote mental well-being, such as mindfulness practices or joining social groups, can help alleviate some of these emotional burdens. For instance, Support groups specifically for older adults can provide a safe space for individuals to share their experiences, challenges, and triumphs regarding sexuality. These conversations can empower participants and help normalize discussions about sexual health. As we explore this topic further, we invite you to be an active participant in the conversation. Your thoughts and experiences matter. We encourage you to share your insights or stories related to sexual health in the comments below. Engaging in dialogue can help break down the stigma surrounding sexuality in older age and foster a supportive community for individuals navigating similar challenges. It's also essential to recognize that sexual health is merely one aspect of a broader picture that encompasses overall well-being and quality of life in older age. Understanding the complexities of aging and its effects on our bodies can help us cultivate a healthier relationship with our desire. For example, incorporating healthy habits like staying hydrated, maintaining a balanced diet rich in nutrients, and prioritizing regular health checkups can contribute to not only better sexual health, but also an improved quality of life. In summary, as we age, our bodies naturally undergo changes that can affect our sexual health. However, by understanding these transformations, we can take proactive steps to maintain an intimate and fulfilling sexual life. Healthy lifestyle choices, open communication about sexual health, and fostering emotional well-being are vital components that contribute to our overall quality of life. We hope this discussion has provided you with valuable insights into how aging impacts sexual health and how you can continue to embrace your sexuality in a fulfilling way. Join us as we delve deeper into the essential insights older adults should know about sexual health in the upcoming segment. If you find this content helpful and want to stay informed, please consider subscribing to our channel Nourish Now for more discussions on healthy aging and well-being. Thank you for being part of this important conversation. As we continue our exploration into the realm of sexual health and aging, it's crucial to delve deeper into the physiological changes that occur in our bodies as we grow old. Understanding these changes is vital not only for our knowledge, but also for fostering a healthy relationship with our desires and bodies. In this segment, we will discuss how these transformations impact sexual health and what steps can be taken to mitigate any challenges that arise. To begin, let's focus on the hormonal changes that both men and women experience as they age. For men, testosterone is the primary hormone responsible for sexual drive and erectile function. As mentioned previously, testosterone levels start to decline gradually after the age of 30, with some studies indicating a reduction of approximately 1%. This decline can lead to a variety of challenges, including reduced libido, difficulty achieving or maintaining an erection, and a decrease in overall sexual satisfaction. In fact, it is estimated that around 30% of men over the age of 60 experience some form of erectile dysfunction. Conversely, women undergo significant hormonal changes, particularly during the transition to menopause. This phase typically occurs between the ages of 45 and 55 and is marked by a dramatic drop in estrogen and progesterone level. These hormones play a crucial role in maintaining vaginal health and sexual function. With declining estrogen levels, many women experience thinning of the vaginal walls, decreased elasticity, and reduced natural lubrication, leading to discomfort or pain during sexual activity. Studies show that approximately 50% of postmenopausal women report experiencing vaginal dryness, which can significantly affect their sexual experiences and satisfaction. But hormonal changes are just one part of the equation. Aging also brings about physical transformations that can impact sexual pleasure. For example, blood circulation tends to decrease with age, which can affect arousal and orgasm. Healthy blood flow is essential for achieving sexual arousal, and as the efficiency of our circulatory system diminishes, older adults may find it takes longer to become aroused or reach climax. Additionally, muscle tone declines with age, including the pelvic floor muscles that are essential for sexual function. Weakened pelvic muscles can lead to reduced control over sexual responses, diminished sensation, and even discomfort during intimacy. These physiological changes can understandably lead to feelings of anxiety, embarrassment, or inadequacy among older adults. It's important to acknowledge that these emotions are common, but they should not hinder one's ability to enjoy a fulfilling sexual life. Understanding and accepting these changes is the first step toward addressing them effectively. Fortunately, there are various strategies and treatments available to help individuals maintain a fulfilling sexual life well into their later years. For men, discussing options with a healthcare provider can lead to solutions such as testosterone replacement therapy, oral medications, or vacuum erection devices that can restore erectile function. Women, on the other hand, have several options for managing vaginal dryness and discomfort. Over-the-counter lubricants and moisturizers can provide immediate relief, while hormonal treatments, such as localized estrogen therapy, can help restore vaginal health. Lifestyle choices also play a critical role in managing the effects of aging on sexual health. Engaging in regular physical activity not only improves cardiovascular health, but also enhances flexibility and strength, which are important for sexual function. A balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains and lean proteins can help maintain overall health and hormonal balance. In addition, practices such as yoga and pelvic floor exercises can strengthen the muscles involved in sexual activity, leading to improved control and sensation. Let's take a moment to reflect on the experiences of Thomas, a 75-year-old man who faced challenges related to erectile dysfunction. After feeling embarrassed about his condition, he decided to seek help from his healthcare provider. With guidance, Thomas explored various treatment options and found a solution that worked for him. He also started incorporating regular exercise into his routine, which not only improved his physical health, but also boosted his confidence and sexual satisfaction. Thomas's journey illustrates the importance of seeking help and taking proactive steps to address sexual health concerns. As we wrap up this segment, remember that understanding the physiological changes associated with aging is essential for maintaining a satisfying sexual life. By recognizing the natural transformations our bodies undergo and addressing the challenges that arise, we can foster a healthier relationship with our sexuality. We encourage you to engage with us by sharing your thoughts and experiences regarding sexual health and aging in the comments below. Let's create a supportive community where we can openly discuss these important topics. If you find this information valuable, consider subscribing to our channel Nourish Now for more insights into healthy aging and well-being. Together, we can navigate the complexities of aging and embrace our sexuality with confidence and joy. Thank you for joining us on this journey. As we navigate the complexities of sexual health in older age, it's essential to acknowledge the potential health risks that can arise. While sexual activity, including masturbation, is generally considered a safe and natural part of human sexuality, older adults may face unique challenges due to age-related changes and pre-existing medical conditions. In this segment, we will discuss these health risks and provide practical strategies for ensuring a safe and enjoyable sexual experience. First and foremost, it's important to recognize that as our bodies age, they can become more vulnerable to strain and complications during physical exertion, including sexual activity. Many older adults may have underlying health conditions, such as cardiovascular disease, arthritis, or diabetes that can impact their sexual function and overall safety during intimacy. For instance, individuals with heart conditions should exercise caution, as sexual arousal and physical exertion can elevate heart rate and blood pressure. Studies indicate that sexual activity can have similar effects on the heart as moderate exercise, which means those with a history of heart-related issues should consult with their healthcare provider to assess their readiness for sexual activity. Let's consider the story of Margaret, a 72-year-old woman who has managed high blood pressure for several years. After experiencing some discomfort during sexual activity, she decided to speak with her doctor. Margaret learned how to monitor her heart health during intimacy and was advised on the importance of pacing herself. With her doctor's guidance, she felt empowered to enjoy her sexual experiences without unnecessary worry. For individuals with joint-related issues, such as arthritis, certain sexual positions or repetitive movements may exacerbate pain or discomfort. It's crucial for older adults to listen to their bodies and be mindful of their limitations. Using supportive cushions or experimenting with different positions can help minimize discomfort and enhance pleasure. Moreover, engaging in gentle stretches before sexual activity can improve flexibility and reduce the risk of stress. Medications also play a significant role in sexual health. For older adults, many individuals take medications for chronic illnesses, including high blood pressure, diabetes, depression, or anxiety. These medications can sometimes interfere with sexual function, leading to reduced libido, difficulties in achieving arousal, or delayed orgasm. For example, certain antidepressants are known to have sexual side effects, which can be frustrating for individuals seeking intimacy. It's essential to be aware of the potential impacts of medications on sexual health, and to communicate openly with healthcare providers about any concerns. In some cases, doctors can adjust dosages or recommend alternative treatments that may alleviate sexual side effects. Additionally, specific health conditions, such as diabetes, can affect nerve sensitivity and circulation, making sexual pleasure less intense or harder to achieve. Older adults should approach sexual activities with a mindset of patience and self-awareness, recognizing that modifications might be necessary for safety and satisfaction. Creating an environment that promotes relaxation and intimacy can also enhance the experience. Simple actions, such as dimming the lights, playing soft music, or using scented candles, can help set the mood and reduce anxiety.
It's vital for older adults to prioritize their sexual health and well-being proactively. Regular checkups with healthcare providers can help ensure that any underlying health issues are managed effectively. Additionally, discussing sexual health openly with partners can foster an environment of trust and understanding, allowing both individuals to express their needs and preferences. Let's take a moment to reflect on the experiences of Robert, a 68-year-old man who faced challenges related to anxiety about his sexual performance. After discussing his concerns with his partner, they both decided to approach intimacy with a focus on connection, rather than performance. They began exploring new ways to be intimate, such as non-sexual touch and affectionate gestures, which helped alleviate pressure and foster a deeper emotional bond. Robert's story illustrates the importance of open communication and the willingness to adapt to changing circumstances. As we conclude this segment, it's essential to remember that while aging can present unique challenges to sexual health, being informed and proactive can help ensure that sexual activity remains a positive and fulfilling aspect of life. By understanding the potential health risks associated with aging and taking steps to address them, older adults can continue to enjoy intimate connections with their partners. We encourage you to share your thoughts and experiences regarding sexual health and aging in the comments below. Engaging in these conversations can help break down barriers and foster a supportive community. If you find this content valuable, please consider subscribing to our channel, Nourish Now, for more insights on healthy aging and well-being. Together we can navigate the complexities of sexual health and embrace the joys of intimacy in later life. Thank you for being part of this important conversation. As we delve deeper into the topic of sexual health in older age, it's crucial to address the significant impact of social isolation and loneliness on both mental and physical well-being, including sexual health. For many older adults, these feelings of isolation can profoundly affect their quality of life and their ability to engage in intimate relationships. In this segment, we will explore how social isolation manifests in older adults, its effects on sexual health, and strategies to foster social connections that can enhance overall well-being. Social isolation often arises from various life transitions that many older adults face, such as retirement, the loss of a spouse, or declining mobility. These changes can lead to a withdrawal from social circles and a disconnection from supportive networks. For instance, the pandemic highlighted the struggles of older adults, many of whom experienced increased feelings of loneliness due to physical distancing measures. According to studies, nearly 1 in 3 older adults report feeling lonely, and this sentiment can lead to deeper emotional issues, such as depression and anxiety. Let's consider the story of Helen, an 80-year-old widow who found herself increasingly isolated after her husband passed away. With limited mobility and no family nearby, Helen often spent her days alone, watching television and reminiscing about the past. Over time, she began to feel disconnected from her own desires, and found it challenging to engage in any form of intimacy, even with herself. Recognizing the toll that loneliness was taking on her mental health, Helen decided to take action. She joined a local community center that offered various activities tailored for seniors, including art classes and social gatherings. Helen's experience illustrates how social isolation can lead to an increased emphasis on solitary activities, including masturbation, as a way to cope with loneliness. While self-pleasure can provide temporary comfort and stress relief, relying solely on solitary activities as a form of self-care may further entrench feelings of isolation. It is essential for older adults to strike a balance between solitary pleasures and meaningful social interaction. Moreover, prolonged periods of loneliness can contribute to a decline in mental health, exacerbating issues like depression or anxiety, which can create a vicious cycle of withdrawal and further isolation. Social connections are vital for emotional and mental well-being, and they also play a significant role in sexual health. Engaging with others can boost self-esteem, enhance feelings of belonging, and positively impact one's outlook on life. To combat loneliness and isolation, older adults are encouraged to seek out opportunities for social engagement. Simple actions, such as joining community groups, participating in fitness classes designed for seniors, or volunteering, can make a significant difference. For example, many local organizations offer programs that connect older adults with peers, providing a supportive environment where they can share experiences and foster new friendships. These connections can not only enrich one's emotional life, but also positively impact sexual health by reinvigorating a sense of self-worth and purpose. Let's reflect on the experience of Frank, a 75-year-old man who had been living alone after his wife's death. Initially, Frank struggled with feelings of loneliness and found himself withdrawing from friends and family. However, after joining a local walking group, he discovered a sense of community and friendship. The social interactions he experienced during these walks not only improved his mood, but also reignited his interest in intimacy. Frank's story demonstrates the transformative power of social connections, and how they can help combat feelings of isolation. As we consider the importance of social engagement, it's crucial to acknowledge that healthcare providers and communities play a vital role in supporting older adults. Initiatives such as organized social events, counseling groups, and wellness programs can provide essential opportunities for connection. Creating spaces where older adults feel seen, heard, and valued is essential for fostering a sense of belonging and reducing loneliness. In conclusion, while social isolation and loneliness are prevalent issues among older adults, they do not have to define one's experience of aging. By actively seeking out social connections and engaging with supportive communities, older adults can combat feelings of loneliness and enhance their overall well-being, including their sexual health. Building and nurturing meaningful relationships not only enriches the emotional and social aspects of life, but also encourages a more holistic approach to health, where physical, emotional, and sexual well-being are interconnected. We invite you to share your thoughts and experiences regarding social isolation and sexual health in the comments below. Engaging in these discussions can help foster a supportive community where individuals can connect and learn from one another. If you find this content valuable, please consider subscribing to our channel Nourish Now for more insights on healthy aging and well-being. Together we can navigate the challenges of aging and embrace a fulfilling and connected life. Thank you for being part of this important conversation. As we continue our dialogue about aging and sexual health, it's essential to emphasize the vital role that open communication plays in maintaining sexual well-being. For older adults, discussing desires, preferences, and any changing needs with partners can significantly enhance intimacy and ensure that both individuals feel valued and understood. In this segment, we will explore the importance of communication in sexual relationships and provide practical tips for fostering meaningful conversations about sexual health. Aging brings about various physical and emotional changes that can impact sexual experience. For example, many older adults may experience reduced libido, changes in sexual responsiveness, or difficulties in achieving or maintaining an erection or arousal. These shifts are completely normal and part of the aging process, yet they can create challenges if left unaddressed within relationships. Studies indicate that couples who engage in open discussions about their sexual health tend to report higher levels of satisfaction and intimacy. Let's consider the story of Evelyn and Jack, a couple in their late 70s who have been married for over 50 years. As they entered their golden years, they noticed that their sexual experiences began to change. Initially, both Evelyn and Jack felt hesitant to discuss these changes, fearing that it might lead to discomfort or embarrassment. However, recognizing the importance of their emotional connection, they eventually sat down to have an honest conversation about their needs and desires. During this discussion, Evelyn shared her feelings about experiencing vaginal dryness, which had made sexual intimacy uncomfortable for her. Jack, in turn, expressed his concerns about his ability to maintain an erection. By addressing these issues openly, they were able to explore potential solutions together, such as using lubricants and experimenting with different forms of intimacy that didn't solely focus on intercourse. This dialogue not only alleviated some of their worries, but also deepened their emotional bond, leading to a more fulfilling sexual relationship. Communication also extends beyond discussing physical changes. It encompasses the emotional aspects of intimacy as well. For many older adults, emotional connection is just as important, if not more so than physical intimacy. Touch, affection, and emotional support can enhance the overall experience of intimacy. Couples may find that prioritizing these elements can lead to greater satisfaction, even if sexual activity becomes less frequent or changes in nature. It's important to approach these conversations with sensitivity and care. Here are some practical tips for fostering effective communication about sexual health. Create a comfortable environment. Choose a time and place where both partners feel relaxed and safe to discuss intimate topics. This could be during a quiet evening at home, or while enjoying a walk together. Use I statements. Frame your thoughts and feelings using I statements to express your needs without placing blame or creating defensive. For example, saying "I feel uncomfortable during intimacy because of dryness" is more constructive than saying "you don't understand my needs." Be open to listening. Encourage your partner to share their feelings and experiences as well. Active listening fosters a sense of understanding and connection, allowing both individuals to feel heard and validated. Explore together. Rather than focusing solely on traditional forms of sexual intimacy, be open to exploring different ways to connect. This could include sensual massages, cuddling, or simply spending quality time together, without the pressure of sexual performance. Seek professional guidance. If communication proves challenging, consider seeking the support of a therapist or counselor who specializes in sexual health. A professional can provide valuable tools and strategies to facilitate these discussions. As we consider the role of communication in sexual health, It's essential to recognize that emotional barriers or past traumas may also affect one's ability to engage in open dialogue about intimacy. For some individuals, long-standing fears or anxieties related to sexuality can hinder their willingness to discuss their needs. Working with a trained therapist can help individuals address these issues and build confidence in their sexual health and relationship. In conclusion, maintaining sexual health is a critical component of overall well-being. As we age, open and honest communication with partners about desires, preferences, and any changing needs can significantly enhance the intimacy and satisfaction of a relationship. By fostering a safe and supportive environment for dialogue, couples can navigate the changes that come with aging and continue to experience fulfilling sexual connections. We encourage you to share your thoughts and experiences regarding communication and sexual health in the comments below. Engaging in these discussions can help break down barriers and foster a supportive community for individuals navigating similar challenges. If you find this content valuable, please consider subscribing to our channel Nourish Now for more insights into healthy aging and well-being. Together we can empower each other to embrace our sexual health and relationships with confidence and joy. Thank you for being part of this important conversation.